Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, football fans around the world. Welcome to Skyridge High School. This presentation of Skyridge football on KSL Sports Rewind, presented by Alpine Credit Union. Tonight, it's an interstate matchup between the Skyridge Falcons and the Cherry Creek, Colorado Bruins. With my broadcast partner, Nate Carter, Alexander Timolip, joining you from the top of the press box here at Skyridge High School. Well, Nate, it has been a while since we did a game together, 2 years to be exact. But let's get to the serious business here. What's the most intriguing thing about this matchup that catches your eye tonight?
Well, we're seeing one of the top schools in Utah facing off against one of the top schools in Colorado for over-the-border Rocky Mountain matchup. Should be fun tonight, Alex.
Now, of course, Cherry Creek coming into this game off a 13-1 season under Dave Logan, and they are laden with Division I talent. I mean, people are going to see it tonight. Princeton offensive commit Ned Zelinskas, offensive line commit going to Utah, Soren Schienefield, and Washington State safety commit Aiden Napke. This team, this Cherry Creek team, is absolutely loaded.
Yeah, Dave Logan would be a fun coach to play for, as they were hanging up 5-peat banners last season as they only hiccuped in the state finals against Columbine. So definitely a strong program, a rich history here. Should be fun to see how they match up against one of the powerhouses of Utah in Skyridge.
Now, speaking of that Skyridge powerhouse, Nate Carter, of course, Skyridge coming off that absolutely wrenching loss against Timpview. Then they go on the road last week, and they absolutely dominated Liberty, Nevada. I mean, 41-26 was the final score, but it really doesn't say how dominant that game actually was. That was a big-time bounce back, and Skyridge themselves are also loaded.
Yeah, Skyridge very talented. We're seeing a lot more teams traveling early in the season to go out to face competition and kind of get those matchups that they wouldn't see inside their districts. So yeah, excellent opportunity for them to travel down to Henderson, Nevada and play that Liberty team.
So as we get set, the coin toss has already been done. Cherry Creek will get the kickoff as Skyridge deferred their option to the second half. Nate Carter, I turn it over now to you for the Heidemann & Associates Keys to the Game, presented by the full-service law firm that is committed to winning for you, the client. What do both teams need to do to come out of here with the win?
Yeah, so looking over at the Cherry Creek side, they're going to be lined up against Cannell Sweetwine, who's a dual-threat quarterback. If they can keep contained on him and don't let him knock up unnecessary ground yards, they should have a good chance in this game. We bounce over to the orange team running out of the tunnel right now, the Skyridge Falcons. They can't tear the ball and win and secure the turnover battle. They should do an excellent job taking home the W tonight.
And this is just the beginning of these matchups between interstate teams. As we said, Utah, of course, Colorado being one of this interstate series, and of course on the other side you have Porter Canyon, who played IMG Academy just last week, and of course Centennial, Nevada will play Centennial, California, will play host to Lone Peak in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's crazy how much travel all these kids are doing these days to be able to get out and play.
So as we said, Skyridge won the coin toss. They elected to defer their option to receive the kickoff till the second half. So the Cherry Creek, Colorado Bruins will be the first ones out on offense first. This is all part of a loaded night here on KSL Sports Rewind. Of course, not to be understated, just down the road from here, Nate Carter, Lone Peak is taking on the number 7 team in Porter Canyon in the nation, coming off that IMG Academy win last week.
Yeah, fun to see the talent around here. This Porter Canyon was able to take it to IMG Academy, Southern Florida team with loads of talent. Not able to keep up with them in the thin air. And Porter Canyon was able to squeak out a 1-point victory.
So here we go, folks. Cherry Creek, Colorado will receive the kickoff. Back deep.
Blake Hester lined up to kick it off.
And then back deep on the other side, you have Jaden Fox on the one side. And you also have Mark, and you have Braylon Lumbus, who's about to receive as well. Off we go from Lehigh, and the kickoff will go into the end zone for a touchback. And out to the 20-yard line comes this Cherry Creek, Colorado offense.
Yeah, so out here led by the junior, we have quarterback Brady Vodka jogging out to the huddle. First game of the season for Cherry Creek. This is the third game for the Skyridge Falcons, so they've had a little bit more on tape to prepare and see how they want to attack Skyridge's 3-3 stack defense.
They'll line up in the shotgun. Vodka in the shotgun along with Lumbus the tailback, or with Lee the tailback. He gets the handoff and immediately gets taken down. And that is Iakopo Malufau with the stop.
Yeah, Malufu just blitzing through the A gap, able to get in the backfield early. Slips through for a loss of 4.
And that is going to be a challenge for this Cherry Creek offensive line, even with Sheenafield and Zelinskas on that offensive line. Still plenty of talent up front on that front 7, led, of course, by Malufau, but also Deshaun Toilolo, number 0 on that far side. Second down now, and 14 from the 16. Might have jumped into the neutral zone. No call. Vodka throws, and the pass is caught. First pass complete to Jeremiah Hoffman. And that'll bring up third down.
Yeah, Vodka's a dangerous passer. Is only a junior, 3-star recruit, lit it up his sophomore year, and was able to get this team to the state championship.
Picked up 5 yards on the play. Now third down and call it 8 yards to go from the 22. Vodka from the gun. Pressure, throw, pass is caught, but short of the first down. Complete also to Hoffman, but it'll be short of the first down, and it'll be 4th and call it about maybe 2 yards. And we'll see what Dave Logan wants to do. And Nate Carter, how about this? Looks like they're going to stay on the field here.
Hey, they didn't take a plane trip out here, Alex, to punt. They're ready to play. This is the first game of the season. They've been waiting for these moments.
We'll see if they throw it again. Vodka 4th and 1 from the 29-yard line.
Skyridge loading the box.
Try to get them to jump, and they did get them to jump.
Well designed there. Freeze play from Dave Logan. Just being able to get the excited Skyridge Falcons to cross that line and be able to get a first down for the Bruins.
Steven Sutherland, our official here tonight. So the penalty will make it a 1st and 10. So as you said, Nate Carter, very good call by head coach Dave Logan to get this Skyridge side to jump into the neutral zone. Alexander Timolip, Nate Carter here from Skyridge High School on this beautiful night. 81 degrees at kickoff here in Lehigh. Vodka to throw on first down. Good protection. Now it breaks down, gets out of the pocket, breaks free, tries to get outside, now throws it and gets rid of it into the sideline and out of bounds. And Nate Carter, that was Vodka showing off his Ben Roethlisberger-esque escapability right there.
Yeah, he's not going down from any arm tackles, able to break multiple tackles there and then toss it out of bounds when he's still not able to find anything on the scramble. No loss of downs, bringing up 2nd and 10.
And how about that? I mean, not many people in the state of Utah can get free of an arm tackle of the big Deshaun Toilolo, number 0, Nate Carter. That was pretty impressive.
Toilolo, yeah, it's very talented, 6'1", 230-pound edge rusher for the Skyridge Falcons. Not able to wrap him up this time, but so he'll be coming back for a vengeance.
We'll see if your prediction comes true there, Mr. Carter. 2nd and 10, and now we have a timeout, an early one called by Coach Dave Logan. And we will take one with them as well. We are just underway here at Skyridge High School between the number 1 team in Colorado and the number 5 team in Utah. 9:38 left to go. We still have no score. I'd like to thank UCCU for their proud sponsorship of Skyridge football, presented by Alpine Credit Union. Also, we want to mention that for every first down by Skyridge tonight, Spa Truve is the first down sponsor for the Falcons. 9:38 left to go, first quarter, just underway. Alexander Timolip, Nate Carter As Vodka hands off to Fox, and Fox is brought down at the line of scrimmage. Mullet foul, among others.
Yeah, the Falcons have started the game off with a 3-4 defense. It's tough to pick up a linebacker as a high school offensive lineman, so they've been sneaking through and just causing havoc in the backfield on both of these rushing attempts.
Harvey Moeai also in on the stop for the Falcons. Well, we'll bring up another third down here, and 10 now on the 34. Bodga from the shotgun, Fox flanking him, and it's a draw play to Fox. And Fox is going to get brought down after a pickup of maybe 6.
Yeah, it gets up the field 6 yards there. Skyridge defensive line pins their ears back to go after the quarterback and able to sneak up there. Not able to get the first down. We see the punt team for the first time tonight.
As expected, I don't think they would have gone for it 2 times in a row, but I've been wrong before.
Yeah, tough after getting that freeze play. Readjust with the offense and see if they can come back and figure out something against the Falcons.
Junior Coughlin stands back to receive the punt from Quintana. And it is a good punt. Line drive into the wind, taken by Coughlin, and Coughlin is going to run over by a host of white shirts out about the 20-yard line. First contact there by Braylon Hodge on the special, or rather that was Jake Kim on the special teams, among others.
Yeah, nowhere to go on the punt return, able to hold on to it as the Bruins came screaming down the field after him. Now we get to see Sweetwine march out here with the offense. Dual threat quarterback has been electric to watch.
He sure has. I mean, Keneal Sweetwine was really on mop-up duty last year as a backup, but he has gotten his chance and he has made the most of it and bounced back nicely from that 3-interception game against Timpview with a 4-touchdown effort and no picks. But this time it's a high snap of the first play. Sweetwine is going to have to eat it and throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, not able to find anything on that one. Able to get it out of bounds, bringing up 2nd and 10.
Not much wind here at Skyridge High School. Whatever wind there is coming from the north goal to the south. 2nd down and 10. Zayden Selu is the tailback next to Sweetwine in the shotgun.
Yeah, Skyridge still lining up in that 4-wide air raid attack style.
Play clock down to 1. They just got it away. Sweetwine better snap this time. Throws. That is through the hands and incomplete. Intended for Junior Coughlin.
Yeah, Sweetwine just taking that quick check down. Not able to get it on the numbers. Bringing up a quick 3rd and 10 for the Falcons.
Ashton Shepardson there on the coverage, leaking out into the flat. Jaden Spencer and Trevon Polk are the corners on this team. 2 very, very good corners. Aiden Napke, the captain, the safety going to Washington State, is roaming around the side of your screen. Play action, Sweetwine throws on 3rd down. That time it's complete to Coughlin. And Coughlin has a first down as he's hog-tied by Napke down at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, after the ball slipped through his fingers, able to redeem himself for that big 15-yard pass. Skyridge running back out to the trips formation and ready to keep pushing the ball down the field.
As is their want, they go hurry up here. Here is a handoff to the right side. This is Selu. Selu breaking tackles. And Selu is brought down after a pickup of 8 yards. Napke again on the stop, but not before Zayden Selu, the tailback, squeezed through the crack for about an 8-yard pickup.
Yeah, Selu's been explosive for this offense, able to run the ball in between the tackles and get downfield for 8 yards.
That's really been one of the hallmarks, Nate, of the Skyridge offense, is their running attack has been so much better this year with Selu and Jacob Jacopo as those 2 running backs in the backfield, as Sweetwine has it now on 2nd and 10, or 2nd and 2 rather, from the 48. He fakes the play action, looking, throws downfield for Coughlin, wide open. Breaks a tackle and brought down inside the 15-yard line. Polk saved the touchdown, but not before Coughlin picked up another 39 yards.
Yeah, Coughlin comes right up the seam against that cover, too. Sweetwine able to time that one perfectly to find him in space. Breaks the tackle to getting a few extra yards after the catch. And we have the Falcons in the red zone.
First red zone trip of the night for the Falcons, and it's a handoff to Selu on first down, and this time he is brought down after a short gain. Kane Brackney, among others, made the stop.
Yeah, another 1-2 punch here from the Falcons. Air it out down the field before the defense can catch their breath. Hand it off to Selu to see what else you can get on top of it.
Almost halfway through the first quarter, Alexander Timop alongside Nate Carter here at Skyridge High School on this pleasant Friday night. In this battle between the #1 team in Colorado, Cherry Creek, and the #5 team in Utah, with Skyridge threatening. 2nd down and 6 now. Sweetwine takes the handoff, got space, touchdown.
Crowd roaring for Sweetwine, running into the end zone. The athletic quarterback able to take the keeper straight to the pay dirt.
That is Sweetwine's 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. He had 2 rushing touchdowns in that game against Timpview back on August 16th, as the Falcons go right down the field on their first possession of the ball game. Blake Hester now for the extra point. It is up, and it is good. 7-0 Skyridge with 5 minutes and 52 seconds left here in the very first quarter. We'll be back after this word from Mountain Land Truck Outfitters on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back, everyone, to Skyridge High School here for the Rewind Sports Network's coverage of Skyridge football, presented by Alpine Credit Union. Alexander Timop alongside Nate Carter here at Skyridge High School. Skyridge right down the field on their first offensive possession. Keneal Sweetwine keeping it into the end zone from 9 yards out, and it is 7-0 Skyridge.
Blake Hester lined up a kick back to Napke and Braylon Lumbus. Napke, the strong safety for the Bruins, is committed to play at Washington State next year.
I mean, and you talk about playing for Washington State. I mean, Aiden Napke, I mean, Jake Dickert is going to have a field day with Aiden Napke in that defensive backfield.
The score with 5:51 left in quarter one.
Meanwhile, it's Brady Vodka and the crew back to work here for this Cherry Creek Bruins offense. He'll line up with Fox in the backfield, double wide receivers either side in that classic air raid / run and shoot set. Vodka to throw, looking over the middle, throws. That is dropped, incomplete. Hoffman had it in his hands, but dropped it.
Yeah, intended for Hoffman, not able to hold on to it. Brings up a quick 2nd and 10 for the Bruins.
Was Gennaro Guilford, number 7.
Gennaro Guilford on the coverage. That sounds familiar. That is the son of BYU quarterbacks coach Gennaro Guilford, affectionately nicknamed Junior. Double wide receivers now to the right. Tight end goes in motion to the right. Fox flanking Vodka in the shotgun. And the screen out goes to the far side, and nowhere to go for Elijah Landrum, as Darian Diarte read that beautifully.
Yeah, Skyridge keeping them inbounds, keeping the clock running. Moving them back 4 yards.
It'll be 3rd and 13.
So 3rd down and 13 for this Cherry Creek offense. Again, the #1 team in Colorado coming in. 4 Division I commits on their roster right now, 3 on offense and 1 on defense. This team loaded with talent. Vodka to throw, under pressure, sacked again. This time it is Toilolo who gets home.
Just like we said, he was coming back with a vengeance, Alex. Able to get off that edge, fly through, wrap him up this time, bring him down. Quick 3 and out for the Bruins.
11, coming into pit.
Back deep to receive.
Number 81,
Junior Coughlin.
And Blake Pennick now already with his 2nd punt of the game. And Junior Coughlin has his heels back on the 48-yard line. 4 minutes and 36 seconds, rolling clock. 7-0 Skyridge. Good snap to Panic, and this punt is blocked. It is flying up into the air and recovered by Diarte and brought down at the 17-yard line. Meanwhile, Panic was down for a bit. He's up and okay, but now we have a man down in the end zone, and that's Tavian Edwards, who blocked the punt.
Yeah, flew in there, able to get a clean block on it. Really shortening the field for the offense coming out here. Hope we see him get up soon.
Yeah, hopefully we will see Tavian Edwards get up soon. And we'll take a break and be back. 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. Skyridge's offense coming back out after the block punt. It is okay. Walking off the field under his own power. Welcome back, everyone, to Skyridge Football on the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Alpine Credit Union. Alexander Timolip, Nate Carter coming back in quickly after a block punt by Tavian Edwards.
Yeah, great field position here for the Falcons. As 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first quarter, they hope to get in this end zone again.
Double wide receivers to either side. Keneal Sweetwine in the shotgun. Takes it up the middle, and Sweetwine carrying defenders with him. Very close to a first down.
Yes.
Brought down there by T.A. Umuke, but not before he got close to 9 yards.
Cherry Creek's defense overcommits to the handoff, leaving a nice cutback lane for Sweetwine as he is 2nd and 1 on the 9-yard line.
Sweetwine already has a rushing touchdown. He had a touchdown on the opening drive. Zayden Selu now lines up as the tailback. Double wide receivers to the right. Coughlin, the single wide receiver, lines up to the left. 2nd and a yard from the 9. Motion man goes to the left. It's a handoff to Selu. He's got the first down. And he'll be stopped after a pickup of about maybe 3, but it'll move the chains.
Have another spot Trouvé first down for the Falcons. As from the 7th-yard line, they are facing 1st and goal.
With the assist by Keegan Perea.
If you're just joining us, Alexander Timolip and Nate Carter here at Skyridge High School. Skyridge went down the field on the opening drive, scored on a touchdown run by Sweetwine, and the block punt by Tavian Edwards now has them inside the 10. 1st and goal now from the 7. Motion man tried to come to the right, and everybody took off except for the center.
Miscommunication there, going to bump back the Falcons 5 yards. They're looking at still 1st and goal move there.
Well, Steven Sutherland called out 77, Nate Carter, but anybody could have been calling out one. Everybody moved. Anyway, 1st and goal now from the 11-yard line. Sweetwine from the shotgun, and 5 yards right back.
A little tug of war back and forth with encroachment and a false start penalty, moving Falcons back to where they started from. The tough situation for Cherry Creek, running just 3 down linemen, hoping that the safeties and the linebackers will be able to fill their gaps accordingly to stop this rushing attack from the Falcons.
Jacob Jacopo now takes the place of Selu now in the backfield. 1st and goal from the 7 again. Man goes in motion. It's a handoff to the keeper by Sweetwine, and Sweetwine gets nailed as he gets across the 5-yard line.
Yeah, another option there for Sweetwine. Reads the edge to see what the defender is going to do. Makes him make the wrong decision every time as he keeps it there and runs up for another gain.
Marquitius Lee with the stop. The inside linebacker saw Darius Afalava, the Oklahoma offensive line recruit, come up a little limpy on that last play. 2nd and goal from the 5. Coughlin goes back in motion. Handoff goes up the middle, and nowhere to run that time for Jared Jacopo.
Jared Jacopo, number 28.
Yeah, Alex, we have a lot of big bodies on this Skyridge offensive line. Afava rostered 6'5", 318 pounds. You said committed to go to Oklahoma next year. Ben Howard, 6'3", 335. Committed to go to Cal. A lot of beef up front, ready to push this ball into the end zone.
I call that's a meat truck. That's a full meat truck coming at you. 3rd down and goal now from the 4. Sweetwine sprints out to the left, now cuts back, throws against the grain, and it is incomplete. Under pressure, throwing into the end zone. That was intended for Isaac Westover, who lined up as the tight end.
Yeah, a little eligible wide receiver lineman out there. Wish to see him catch it. We see Blake Hester in the field goal team march right back out for the Falcons.
Well, it was not a Piesman play there. Jeff Hansen would have liked that, but good pressure that time by Tate Matthews, the junior linebacker. So Blake Hester now, this from 24 or 22 yards to give Skyridge a 10-0 lead. It is placed, it is kicked, and it is good. So a 10-0 lead is the result for Skyridge with 1:10 seconds left here in the first quarter. And with the time and the score being where it is, we will keep it right here. Remind you, the Rewind Sports Network's coverage of high school football will continue next week Friday. Join yours truly and Gavin Atkinson from American Fork High School as the Riverton Silver Wolves travel to take on the American Fork Cavemen. Coverage starts next Friday night, 7 p.m. on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com.
Yeah, so after a punt block by Tavian Edwards, giving Sweetwine in the offense terrific field position, they keep it on the ground, march it up, but settle for 3. So great job there by the Cherry Creek offense, starting to find a rhythm to slow down that rushing attack.
Lumbus and Fox back to receive the kickoff from Jacob Hester. Or Blake Hester, rather, excuse me. I got the Hesters mixed up in my mind. I thought Jacob Hester, but that was the running back that played at LSU all those years ago. Wrong person. Apologies. Hester will kick off, and this time it will go, once again, into the end zone. So, Nate, I turn to you, and you brought up, I think we should bring up a good point, is that Cherry Creek's defense stiffened up. They could have easily been down 14-0 at this point, but you have to think holding them to 3 points off of that block punt is a huge win.
Yeah, being able to keep them out of the end zone, just give up the 3 points. Still alive, still a lot of ball game left to play for everybody.
So Brady Vodka back to work here on 1st and 10 from the 20. Cherry Creek, Colorado has yet to advance past the 40-yard line in this first quarter. Vodka to throw, pulls it down, runs away from trouble, gets out of the pocket, still on his feet, and just as I say that, he crosses midfield for the first time as he's brought down by a host of orange shirts.
Yeah, big cheers coming over from the Bruins section as he was able to get downhill, breaking through tackles again. Going to wake up the Skyridge defense that it's not going to be easy to take down Brady Vodka.
30-yard pickup there for Brady Vodka, finally brought down by Gennaro Guilford Jr., among others. And you mentioned it, Nate. It is very hard to bring down Brady Vodka, almost running like Ben Roethlisberger used to back in the day when he was playing in Miami, Ohio. I know I'm getting a little bit romantic with that. Play clock down to 1. They just got it away. Vodka to RPO, throws, and it's dropped again. Incomplete. Intended once again that time for Elijah Landrum.
Yeah, the young sophomore wide receiver hits him, not able to hold on to it there. But great route running there, was able to get open. Just needs to be able to haul it in. Probably
heard the footsteps of the nickelback Samuel Pullman coming into his face. 25 seconds left, first quarter. 2nd and 10 from midfield for Cherry Creek, Colorado. They trail this game 10-0, but are on the move here as we close out this first 12 minutes. Vodka throws. This time it is batted and incomplete. And I believe that was number 0, Deshaun Toilolo, who got his fingers on it.
Toilolo wreaks havoc on quarterbacks. He's been doing it all season. Started feeling bad for Liberty as he loves to get in the backfield.
Yeah, he is an absolute monster. on the defensive line. They give the PBU there to Jacopo Malufao, but our eyes, I think, told us better. I think it might have been Toilola that blocked it. I'm not sure. So 5 wide into the set here on 3rd and 10 from midfield. Perhaps this is a situation where Dave Logan might think about going for it again. Vodka with good protection. This time the ball comes out. And it was deflected and incomplete.
Flag comes down, possible hold there as we see Toilolo again disrupt a pass.
I mean, he is everywhere right now. We'll see what Steven Sutherland, the official, says.
Yeah, he gets a lot of help from the Skyridge defensive linebackers. They have 4 out there, and they start showing pressure, and the offensive line has to guess who's coming and who's not, allowing him to fly off the edge untouched sometimes.
They actually called an inadvertent face mask against one of the linemen on the Skyridge line. It was not for a hold. It was not for a face mask either. So it'll be 3rd down again here with 16 seconds left. 3rd and 5 from the 45. Again, this might be a situation where Dave Logan might think about going for it if he has the chance. Vodka to throw. Here comes the pressure. Throws downfield. This time it is picked off. And it is Malufao down the sideline and brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Toilolo's a madman out there. 3 quarterback contacts in a row. Able to pop that one up in the air. Malufao able to haul that one in. Comes charging down, giving the Falcons offense right there at the 35-yard line, knocking on the door of the red zone.
Boy, you're right, you called it, Nate Carter. 3 plays in a row where number 0 is just an absolute nightmare to defend. And so now Skyridge's offense comes right back out, hoping to take advantage of this good field position. Cherry Creek's defense able to hold him to 3 points last time off a block punt. Play clock down to 4. Sweetwine gets it off, looking downfield, throws into the middle. That is complete, and that is a first down to Coughlin. And that is the final play of the first quarter.
Coughlin putting in work again, going over the middle, no fear. Hauls it in. It's going to take a minute to get back under him.
Jaden Spencer with the stop. That brings us to the end of 12 minutes. The number 5 team in Utah laying down a marker early on. They lead 10-0. Back after this word from Burt Brothers here on the Rewind Sports Network. Off we go to the start of the second quarter. Alexander Tumulp alongside Nate Carter for Skyridge Football, presented by Alpine Credit Union here on the Rewind Sports Network. For every first down in this game, it is presented by Spa Truve. That was another Spa Truve first down, a pickup of 18 yards as we ended the first quarter. And Skyridge now has it 1st and 10 on the Cherry Creek, Colorado 22-yard line going in.
Yeah, Skyridge now going into a slight breeze. It's headed north to south as they start headed towards a new end zone of the game.
Sweetwine quarterback draw, wide open pasture, needs to make a man miss, and he does down the sideline and knocked out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. That's another spot true first down for Skyridge.
Couple blocks there that didn't quite get picked up for him, but he's still able to march his way down the field. Right there, 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
1st and goal from the 10. As Skyridge looking to put more points here on the board. Remember, last time they were down here in the red zone, the Cherry Creek, Colorado defense able to hold this offense to a field goal. Triple wide receiver winds up to the right. Sweetwine to throw, pressure coming, throws to the end zone, caught, and it out of the hands.
Oh, in and out of the hands of Coughlin.
Dropped there by Junior Coughlin.
Yeah, end zone fade, not able to hang on to it. Was running out of room into the long jump pit. Could have tripped him up. That would not be fun to land into.
That's the 3rd or 4th drop ball we've seen on both sides of the field here tonight. Cherry Creek already with a couple of drops, and Skyridge now with a couple of drops. 2nd and goal from the 10. Sweetwine from the shotgun. Triple wide receiver lines up in a stack to the right. Single wide receiver is Coughlin. Handoff goes to keeper by Sweetwine. Sweetwine down close to the goal line. He is tripped up inside the 5 at about the 2-yard line. And now we have a late flag that comes in after the play, as it looks like Trevin Polk got tangled up with one of the Skyridge offensive players down there.
Yeah, not great there. Sweetwine again able to read the keep, as he just singles out a defender to read each play, sees which way he's going, and gets the ball to go the other way.
And they're going to call it against Cherry Creek, and then they're going to offset that with a play against Skyridge. So both sides are penalized, and after all that, it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and 1 here from a yard out for the Falcons. Sweetwine and Salute in the backfield.
How much you want to bet they probably throw this to the tackle eligible here? My money's on that. 3rd and goal from the 1. Sweetwine, handoff to Salu, right side. He is close, but did not get in. Held out of the end zone by Shepherdson. And now, Nate Carter, I turn to you. And what do you do here on 4th and goal from the 1?
4th and goal from the 1. You've got well, as we talked about, the bodies up front to push this one in. It was close. Salula was sniffing the end zone, not able to reach that ball out. Say you're able to pound it in again here. Just run behind the strongest lineman and get another 6 points on the board.
Trying to get the play in from the sideline. A lot of confusion out there. Salu in the backfield. 4th and goal at the 1. Cherry Creek trying to stiffen up. Here is a pitch back to Coughlin, and in fact it's intercepted! Intercepted on the play, and then fumbled out of bounds into the bench.
Yeah,
and coming up with the pitch pass interception was Braylon Hodge.
Yeah, Falcons trying to get sneaky with it. On the sweep, a little pop pass from Sweetwine goes right into the safety, who's taking it down the field, giving life to this Bruins defense. Again, keeping Skyridge out of the end zone for the 2nd time tonight, and now has the ball at the 50-yard line with Brady Vodka out to march it out.
Boy, give credit to Jeff Braun's defense. Twice now, Skyridge has been in the red zone after some short fields given up off the interception by Malofau and then the block pump by Tavian Edwards, and both times Cherry Creek, Colorado able to hold Skyridge out of the end zone. Vodka now 5 wide receivers in this set. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires. It is caught. Sitting in the zone. Cutting back and making the catch is number 26. That is Elijah Cromwell, the freshman.
Yeah, Bruins capitalizing on the excitement of the turnover. Again, moving the ball 6 yards down the field after we saw Deshaun Toilolo just wreak havoc on the last series.
Yeah, 3 quarterback pressures in a row for Deshaun Toilolo. This is now the deepest that Cherry Creek has advanced into territory of Skyridge in this 1st half. Fox, the running back. Now we have a flag.
The linebackers creeping up, making a jump, getting the offensive line to go there, pushing back. Bruins 5 yards. We do see this excellent matchup of Deshaun Toilolo versus Soren Shinafield, the left tackle, committed to play at the U, who had an excellent game last night, Alex.
Yeah, and right now he's showing Shinafield, I should be the one going to the U. I should be the one having that honor right now. Anyway, here's a handout to Fox right up the middle, and Fox has a hole, and Diarte is able to get him around the legs. Boy, Jaden Fox had some space to run into, but it's 3rd and 2 nevertheless.
Yeah, finally without a defensive lineman in the backfield, we were able to see Fox get some yards, push it down the field. 3rd and short here for the Bruins. See if they'll be able to keep it on the ground or craft up a short yardage throw here for Vodka, who we've also seen do a great job running tonight.
It's a run this time to Fox, and he gets stoned. Jacopo Malufau says no.
And the stop by 3.
Yeah, great stop there by the Falcon defensive line. Able to push it in there. Offense staying out on the field has already gotten the Falcons to jump They have 2 timeouts left with 8 minutes and 47 seconds in the half. Make sure the Skyridge is willing to play discipline on this one. They may have an opportunity to pick up this first down.
Mason Kegarise comes into the ballgame as the offensive tailback now on 4th and 2. It is a reverse fake. Fonka's got a man, and it is deflected and incomplete.
Gennaro Guilford getting private lessons from his dad, able to sniff that one out, deflect the ball after what appeared to be a wide open Cromwell with no one between him and the end zone.
How about that play, Nate Carter? Gennaro Guilford Jr., I mean, that pass looked like it was over his head, out of his reach. Cromwell had a short touchdown, but Guilford just able to get his finger on it at the very last second.
Great job there by the defense again, getting the Bruins offense off the field. 1st and 10 from the 42nd yard line. Sweet one hoping to redeem himself after the bad pop pass, which led to the interception.
So off we go. Handoff is faked, and that pass once again is dropped.
Jackson Burt not able to hold that one in as he had footsteps right behind him as Jalen Hodge came crashing into him.
Pass was intended there for Jackson Burt.
Shout out right now to the Skyridge student section. They're shaking this press box. Well, at least it's not right underneath us as it was at Cedar Valley. Yeah, I love the energy.
That one will have to get your surfing legs under you. 2nd and 10 now from the 42, and we have yet another offside.
Again, first game of the season for the Bruins, as they will wish they'd have some of these penalties back.
8 minutes and 16 seconds left. Alexander Timolep here with Nate Carter in the second quarter of this game from Skyridge High School. Between the number 1 team in Colorado and the number 5 team in Utah. Sweetwine to throw on 2nd down. Throws the tunnel screen. That is complete. Getting some blocks is Sorensen. Boston Sorensen out over the 40. And a first down into Bruins territory at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, those big body linemen getting downfield. Opening up the seam for the screen pass and blasting it down. Another spot Truby first down for the Falcons.
7 minutes, 56 left to go first half. Alexander Timolep, Nate Carter, 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Here is a handoff to Selu, and Selu is swarmed and swallowed up in the backfield. Markevius Lee, the first contact.
Lee hanging on to that ankle, not letting him go anywhere as the Bruins rally up to stop the play. Been exciting for both sides of the ball.
I will say, Nate Carter, if you like defense, you're going to like this game, because this is what I think, you know, football can sometimes come down to, is a game of defenses. We're seeing it right now. Both defenses have been outstanding.
Yeah, both teams even running a 3-man front. Just how much football has changed from 4-down linemen used to be
2-4-5.
Yeah, just a solid run there.
As we have a timeout signal by head coach Justin Hem as the play clock was running down. We'll keep it right here, though, folks, with 7:06 to go here in the second quarter. And it's a good time to remind you the Rewind Sports Network's coverage of Skyridge football is presented by Alpine Credit Union. And don't you worry, folks, we will be back next week with more Skyridge football as Skyridge travels to take on Bingham. Join Matt Coma and Moose Bingham at 7 p.m. next week, Friday night. And also join the boys, Alex Napolis and the Brown Bear, Brian Brown, for Lone Peak against Mountain Ridge, a rematch of that epic playoff game, that defensive slugfest last year between those two teams. Both games start 7 p.m. on your home for UHSAA football, KSL Sports Rewind. Alexander Timolep, Nate Carter here at Skyridge High School. 2nd and 11 coming up after the timeout by the Skyridge Falcons. Skyridge trying to get on the board here after a turnover on downs forced in their end of the field. Sweetwine to throw, good protection, throws into the seam. That is dropped And in fact, it was broken up. Incomplete intended for Sorensen. It was batted down that time by Jake Kim.
Yeah, great job there by Jake Kim, able to break up a pass. Sweetwine able to rip it out to him, but not able to keep it down. We see a 3rd and 11 here for the Falcons.
3rd down and 11 here for the Falcons. 2 timeouts left either side. 3rd and 11 coming up from the 38-yard line. Both teams already have a turnover in this ball game, but Skyridge's defense and Cherry Creek's defense have been very impressive, to say the least, here in the first half. Sweetwine, they bring the house, but it's picked up, throw, that is complete! And a 1st down completion that time to Burt. And that time it was Shepherdson who lost his footing over the middle, but not enough to bring down Burt before he got another spot-true 1st down.
Yeah, great job by Jackson Burton. Cut so hard, made the DB slip, able to pick up some yards after the catch, pushing it down here.
3rd trip into the red zone for Skyridge, or the 4th trip rather for Skyridge into the red zone. They are 1 for 3 in terms of scoring touchdowns. They scored a field goal on their 2nd red zone possession, and then they turned it over on that interception just a little bit ago. Sweetwine, speed option to the left side. Here is Jacopo. And Jacopo able to bull his way down inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line.
Yeah, I want to shout out Jacopo, able to pick up some blitzes earlier, as we see the Bruins also disguising their blitzes as they're coming from every angle, getting rewarded there, getting the speed pitch on the outside, able to push it up for 8 yards.
Sweetwine hands off to Selu up the middle. And Selu's got a 1st down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line on that little inside zone play.
Yeah, zones the outside edge, makes him make the wrong decision, gives it to Selu, and he's up for another spot-true 1st down.
Right back to him. This time it's Sweetwine keeping it. He gets close. He's down to the 1. And he'll be down there marked officially at the half-yard line. 2nd and goal from about the half-yard line.
This has got to start feeling like deja vu for Coach Hem. What does he need to do to get these guys in the end zone again?
Maybe hand it off to Selu would be a good idea.
Good
there
call
you go.
there, Alex.
Touchdown. I don't want to say I called it, but I did. That's Selu's 4th touchdown.
The reverse announcer jinx.
Yes.
Get it in there for the Falcons.
And an impressive drive there by Skyridge, finally taking advantage of Cherry Creek and that turnover on downs, and that makes it a 16-0 game with the extra point still to come.
Yeah, I love the complimentary football here from Skyridge. Blake Hester pops it up there through the uprights again, never a doubt. And they go up 17. Still nothing for the Bruins. So we've seen sparks from, but just haven't been able to put together the complete drive yet.
Yeah, and that's interesting here so far as we come back here. Alex Stimmel alongside Nate Carter. Nate, that's the interesting here in the first half. Really, the defenses have told the story, but right now, it's the Skyridge offense that is taking advantage of their opportunity so far.
Yeah, they're doing a great job out here. Yeah, this is the 3rd game of the season for the Skyridge Falcons, so they're back up to speed. They know Monday it's film, Tuesday it's practice, Friday or Thursday's walkthrough, Friday's game day. Cherry Creek still about to find that rhythm.
Skyridge leading 17-0 as Blake Hester set to kick off. Fox and Lumbus back to receive, and this will go into the end zone once again for a touchback.
And Hester's kick through the end zone, touchback.
Yeah, Blake Hester, the big dog, solid kicker out here for the Skyridge. Able to pop that one back, touchback. Already 2-point after attempts and a field goal.
The score, Cherry Creek 0, Skyridge 17.
Like you said, Nate, complimentary football.
Yeah, we did see that as we see Vodka out here lined up with 2 tailbacks, hoping to find a way to get on the board on this drive.
Vodka to throw on first down. He's got good protection. Now lofts it for Hoffman. What a catch! Somehow made the catch as he was blanketed. In the secondary by Junior Guilford, and he's going to be flagged.
Yeah, Guilford possible with the face guard there. This ball came flying down the field. We'll hear it from the announcer. Luckily, we do have a mic on him, make it easier to hear the calls, but it wasn't on for that one.
Yeah, Steven Sutherland's microphone has not been on for the last few plays, but we'll forgive him for that. So 5 minutes to go. Here is a handoff to Fox, and Fox is swarmed in the backfield. That is Deshaun Toilolo again.
Toilolo just flying off the line. Not giving the left tackle no chance to even touch him as he flies into the backfield. Is able to keep Fox behind the line of scrimmage.
Just like we said, Cherry Creek has advanced past midfield in this first half, but they have not gotten any sustained offense. But we do know that with the talent they have, it will only take one chance for them to get back in this ball game down 17. Vodka from the gun, 5 men on the rush, steps up into the pocket, now he goes down! Coverage sack for the Falcons!
Yeah, steps up in the pocket confidently, still didn't have anything down the field as the pocket collapses and pushes him back, bringing up 3rd and 15. Tough situation for Vodka. See what they can draw up here to try to make this manageable.
Mason Oser credited with the sack. Under 4 minutes now to go here in the first half. 17-0 Skyridge over Cherry Creek. As the Falcons have landed haymaker after haymaker in this first half. Vodka throws it out there, hoping for Hoffman, and it is broken up.
Yeah, great defense there by Tavian Edwards. Been explosive as a returner so far this season, but also doing a great job on the coverage. Making that pass fall incomplete, bringing up 4th and 15 for the Bruins.
And Dave Logan hasn't signaled for the punt team yet. Now he does. And Tavian Edwards on the coverage. That time for the Skyridge Falcons. Play clock running here inside of 10.
I just got a big whiff of the concession
stands. My
Looks
goodness.
like they threw a bunch of burgers on the grill getting ready for halftime.
Yeah, there's going to be a flood of people going for those concessions at halftime for sure. Hennick now to punt. Good snap. This time gets it away, and it's a good one. And a fair catch signal for and made.
Yeah, another great spiral punt there. Number 66, Jolon Quintina, able to push back Skyridge's offense this time.
So we'll see how aggressive the Skyridge offense wants to play it. They still have 2 timeouts plus 3:24 left on the clock.
Yeah, Skyridge has done a great job causing havoc so far. Interception, blocked punt, forced turnover on downs. We see Sweetwine lined up here in an empty set, 5 wide. He's ready to push it down the field with 3 minutes and 24 seconds left.
Sweetwine from the shotgun. 5 men on the rush, throws into coverage and incomplete as a couple of receivers ran into each other. Looked like there was some miscommunication on that front end.
Yeah, Bruins brought the house. Free defender came flying in at Sweetwine. He just got rid of it. A little miscommunication on where the wide receivers were to be. Not able to haul that one in. Quick second down.
Alexander Timolep, Nate Carter, the voices you're hearing right now. Here at Skyridge High School, 17-0 Falcons lead here late in the first half. Sweetwine, good protection, throws downfield. That pass is caught, and a flag comes down as well.
Big haul in there by Josh Hansen. 5'11", jumped up, got the springs out from him. Hide up there. Big hit coming across the middle from the DB. Sweetwine, red only 3 coming up, postured up and slung the ball down the field.
We'll see what the call is from Steven Sutherland's crew. I believe they are probably going to get a personal foul for a defenseless hit.
Yeah, we just used to call those football tackles, Alex, but looks like we're taking care of kids going over the middle of the field now.
Now we have an official's timeout as Steven Sutherland wants to get some hydration. I'm sure it's boiling hot down there on the field.
Yeah, Coach Logan does not love that call. He played wide receiver for the Cleveland Browns in the 80s. You went over, you got hit like that, you were just supposed to get up and take the next play.
And he's out there right now, the former Colorado Buffalo wide receiver, asking what gives to the officials. And while they do that, we'll remind you the Rewind Sports Network's coverage of Skyridge football is presented by Alpine Credit Union. And we also like to remind you that next Friday, the Rewind Sports Network will travel to Salt Lake City, where the East Leopards will take on the Alta Hawks in an interest in the first region game in Region 6 and what's expected to be a tight race in that region. Coverage starts next Friday night, 7 p.m. And join Michael Goodkind and Garrett Thompson on the call for that one. 3 minutes and 13 seconds officially left here in the first half. 17-0 in favor of Skyridge. As you see, Dave Logan still giving an earful to our head official, Steven Sutherland, here tonight. Sweetwine from the shotgun. Triple wide receiver lines up to the left. Salu, the tailback, he'll take off on the quarterback draw with Sweetwine. Penalty flag goes down behind the play as he gets brought down. And as we say that, another whiff of the burgers comes up near us for the concessions, but this one's coming back in the direction of said concession stands. T.I. Umuke with the stop. And it was a chop block called against it's a hands to the face infraction against Skyridge.
Pushing him back there, repeat first down. Skyridge hasn't had to play behind the sticks too much tonight. See what they're able to cook up as the defense will be able to stay back in a cushion.
Skyridge will get the ball to start proceedings in the second half, by the way. They lead Cherry Creek 17-0. First and 25 now from the opposite side of midfield. Sweetwine drops back to pass, looking to throw. Time runs out. He is sacked. First sack of the night. That's a coverage sack for Cherry Creek. Credit that one to Caden Hollis.
Yeah, great job there. We've been seeing the Bruins keep the legs fresh of this defensive line, swapping them out. They only have 3 down linemen as they change up the pressure. Moving around. Defense gets another chance to chase after Sweetwine.
That's very rare to see. You rarely ever see Sweetwine get caught, though, out of the backfield. Second down and a country mile from the 44. Need to get to the 31-yard line of Cherry Creek for a first down, and now it's going to be second and even longer.
Yeah, quick jump here from the offense, trying to get back into their pass protection. He's going to push them back. Again, as they're trying to dial something up with 1 minute and 57 seconds left in the half.
So it was first and 10, and now it is second down and 32 yards. So from the 39-yard line now, Sweetwine in the shotgun, Salu the tailback.
Side defensive line pointing to the guys to make sure they stay back.
And now we have another timeout called, this time by Justin Hem. And we will take one with them as well. 91 seconds left here in the first half. It's been all Skyridge here in this first half. They lead 17-0 and looking to put more points on the board before the interval. A screen set up here on 3rd and long for Zayden Salu. as we come out of that timeout live. As Shepherdson brings him down with 1:19 and rolling here in the first half.
Yeah, able to take up a chunk of yards here. Still 3rd and 17 for the Falcons. DBs dropping back pretty far back, trying to keep them away from getting a first down here.
It's almost like they're playing a prevent, doesn't it? They're the kind of umbrella look past the back line. 3rd down and 16 now from the 47. Here is a keeper by Sweetwine. Sweetwine gets a block to the outside, and he gets brought down by guess who? Aiden Napke.
Yeah, all the DBs ready back, able to stretch across the field and meet Sweetwine with a short gain on the play, but not enough to pick up the 3rd and 16.
So timeout called by Skyridge with 38 seconds left here in the first half. As we bring you back up here, the voice you're hearing right now, Alexander Timoth alongside Nate Carter here on the top of the press box here at Skyridge High School. Want to welcome our viewers who are watching this game in Greenwood Ridge, Colorado, home of Cherry Creek High School, also in metro areas like Denver and Colorado Springs and Fort Collins and around the state of Colorado. We are glad you could join us tonight for this broadcast here on KSL Sports Rewind.
Yeah, it looks like this 4th and 14 for the Falcons is going to be ended with Blake Hester out to punt as he jogs out there. Only 38 seconds left in the half. Just push back Cherry Creek and see what they can do. This one may be sailing into the end zone.
And it does, you're right. Got a little bit too much underneath that one, so it will be 1st and 10 now from the 20 with 32 seconds left. Again, Cherry Creek, Colorado, still with one timeout remaining. But you have to wonder that it's a 17-0 game. How aggressive do you play it here? But we're about to find out.
Yeah, we've seen this secondary for Skyridge play pretty well so far. Big tip pass there by Gennaro Guilford earlier. And then Deshaun Toilolo just wreaking havoc, jumping off this edge. So we'll see if he even has time for Vodka to push us down the field.
They just bring 3. Vodka this time to throw. Throws it downfield. Pass is almost intercepted.
Yeah, I just checked it down short, not able to hang on to it. 25 seconds left in the half.
Ty Getchie, the intended receiver, the tight end, coming out of the backfield.
Yeah, Deshaun Toilolo. We have Malufu and all coming off the edge, excited to chase down Vodka. Mason Osur as the nose tackle, get a chance in here to rush after him.
2nd down and 10 now from the 20. And Vodka just going to do the safe thing and hand off to Fox. Fox breaks a tackle, speeds into the secondary. And he is brought down close to a first down with 17 seconds exactly left here in the first half.
Yeah, Skyridge in a prevent, almost cover 4 look here. Really opens up that box for Fox to stretch down the field and pick up some yards.
Did you just say box Fox? Is that Fox in the box right there?
Yeah, that was a tongue twister I put upon myself right there, Alex.
I was thinking Fox and Socks, but that's a different one. That's a Dr. Seuss book right there, one I used to read when I was growing up. 14 seconds to go here in the first half. Alexander Timoth and Nate Carter. 1 timeout still remaining for the Cherry Creek, Colorado Bruins. 2nd and 10 from the 38 following the spike. Vodka from the shotgun, drops the pass, pulls it down, gets out of the pocket, rolls to his right, gonna have to take off. He's got some room on this right side, now he's to get out of bounds, he does! And now we have a late flag come down at the end of the play with 3 seconds left to go. And now with the flag being down to the 48-yard line, Nate Carter, I wonder out loud if this is gonna be close enough here for the kicker, Jolon Quintana, to come in and try a 50-plus yard field goal.
It looks like he's warming up his leg on the sideline. Possibly. We'll see how far this penalty gets them, or if it might be another shot for Vodka to try to push it against this Skyridge secondary.
So the penalty. So because the penalty occurred with time remaining on the clock, it will not. The clock will start immediately on the snap because of the penalty, and so this will be a 49-yard attempt here for Jolong Quintana. Trying to put some points on the board, and we have a timeout called by Skyridge as the kick is short.
Skyridge attempting to ice the kicker here. For a timer, Skyridge just giving him a practice shot there. We'll see if Dave Logan saw where that landed and see what he wants to do from here.
So timeout with 3 seconds left here in the first half as Cherry Creek, Colorado trying to put at least some points on the board here before halftime. And what has been a very defensive first half, but Skyridge offensively taking advantage of their opportunities. Want to welcome again those of you watching in the state of Colorado tonight, from Denver to Point South, all the way to Colorado Springs, all the way up north as far as Greenwood Ridge and Cherry Creek High School, where these Bruins fans, I'm sure, are watching with great intent right now. Hope this broadcast finds you well. 3 seconds left here in the first half as we have some more whistles blowing. And I don't think we have an illegally equipped player out there for Cherry Creek, so we'll have to go find another one.
Yeah, ref not liking the tape,
not liking the tape job,
flag or the wristband. Real fashion police out there tonight.
And now we have another flag, and I think this is going to be a 5-yard penalty as this one doinks off the crossbar from Quintana.
And a penalty stop.
Quick doink there by the kicker.
But thankfully, Quintana going to get a third crack at it because there was offside. Boy, this has been crazy.
Yeah, another.
Oh, no, it's going to be a false start against Cherry Creek.
Quintana, we've seen attempt this kick twice, coming up short both times. This might be a tough 5 yards to swallow.
Yeah, because now this makes it a 53-yard field goal, and now Dave Logan has to signal for a timeout. So we've gone from a potential 49-yard field goal that was short the first time, and then Quintana doinked it off the crossbar on the second attempt, but a penalty was called. And now we're at 1st and 15 from the 37. And so you would expect at this point, Nate Carter, the offense for Cherry Creek, Colorado is likely coming back onto the field here.
Yeah, after 2 attempts there at kicking, coming up short, being pushed back 5 yards. This is out of Quintana's range. Definitely out of my range, Alex.
Well, out of my range, too. I mean, I couldn't even probably kick it 15 yards.
The air is thin in the Utah County, but not that thin. I'd probably need to be on the moon to be able to boot that one in.
So no timeouts either side. So 1st and 15 from the 37. So catch everybody up on what happened. There was a scramble by Vodka. He was knocked out of bounds. A penalty was called. And then that set up Quintana for a 49-yard field goal. A timeout was called the first time. Penalty called the second time. And now this is Vodka's chance to throw it up into the end zone. And he will do so. Vodka steps up and is not going to get the throw off.
And a quarterback.
Oh, Mason Osier able to get through. Brought him down as the speed package, defensive edge.
Skyridge Falcons, 17.
We have a halftime here in Lehigh. Falcons up 17, Cherry Creek still scoreless.
Well, how about that, Nate Carter? I mean, that just puts a bow on the first half. This Skyridge defense, I mean, Patrick Gleaves, I mean, has done an outstanding job of play calling here in this first half. This is probably the best that Skyridge's defense has played we've seen in a very, very long time.
Yeah, they're doing a great job, able to get to the quarterback, cause havoc. Everyone's doing their job. It's been tough to have them make a mistake tonight.
It's been a flawless first half for Skyridge against the #1 team in Colorado. They have a 17-0 lead at the interval. We'll be back with Nate Carter's and mine's thoughts to begin the second half. We'll be back in 15 minutes after this break. Take some water, get to rest, and we'll be back after halftime. 17-0 our score here on the Rewind Sports Network. The Rewind Sports Network and our coverage of Skyridge football continues, presented here by Alpine Credit Union with our broadcast partner, Nate Carter, Alexander Timiller, joining you from Skyridge High School. Well, Nate, I turn to you, and I ask you this question. What specifically has impressed you about this first half?
Yeah, it would have to be Skyridge defense just causing havoc, having interception, block punts, keeping Cherry Creek off the field on a big 4th down stand. So it's exciting to see that defensive front make an impact tonight.
Now, Nate, you do get the feeling, though, and I'm being honest and real about this, is that it might be a 17-0 game, but Cherry Creek is probably fortunate they aren't down by a whole lot more right now. You do feel that Cherry Creek is only one opportunity away from getting back into this ball game.
Yeah, they could be down by a lot. They could be up by a lot. Still a whole half of football. Only down 17. 3 trips to the end zone. And they're right back in this.
So if Cherry Creek is able to come back in this game, where do you think it has to start? Because their defense obviously has done the job, but on the offensive side, where do you think they have to improve the most?
Yeah, they've had a tough time going up against the Skyridge defense. They've had sparks, not able to put together a full drive. Hopefully just keeping Toyolo out of the backfield would be a great opportunity to start, keeping Vodka some time to launch the ball down the field.
The Rewind Sports Network and our coverage of Skyridge football continues next week Friday as Skyridge travels to take on the Bingham Miners. Join Matt Coleman, Moose Bingham for that game live from Bingham High starting at 7 p.m. on the Rewind Sports Network. It'll be part of another loaded week of high school football, which includes Lone Peak against Mountain Ridge, Alta taking on East, Skyridge taking on Bingham, and Riverton playing American Fork. Of course, Gavin Atkinson and I will be on the call for that game.
Tavian Edwards and Junior Coughlin deep to return. Tavian Edwards has already taken one to the house this season.
Kickoff from Quintana will go right through the end zone. So Coughlin and Tavian Edwards will not have a chance to return the kickoff. So the Skyridge Falcons will come out onto the field. Of their 4 drives so far, all 4 have reached the red zone. However, only 3 of them have resulted in scores. And in fact, one of the drives started on the 14-yard line off a Tavian Edwards blocked punt.
Yeah, here comes Sweet Wine, fresh off the halftime rest.
Salu in the backfield, joining him. Double wide receivers to the right, single wide receiver to the left.
Do you have an extra offensive lineman? See if they push this up the middle.
And it's a sweep to the near side. This is Coughlin trying to get to the edge. Junior Coughlin with a first down, and then he's ripped out of bounds, and there comes another flag.
Starting to see irritation here. Brian Hodge does an extracurricular activity outside the field. Gonna attack on some extra yards to Coughlin's speed sweep. And he's able to find that edge and push it down the field.
Braylon Hodge called for the foul against Steven Sutherland as our white hat. And already the ball is in Cherry Creek, Colorado territory at the 49-yard line. And we're just underway here in this third quarter. Skyridge trying to tack on more points. Here is a play action by Sweetwine. Throw, that is complete to Coughlin. And then he is brought down immediately. Brought down on the play quickly by number 27, Dwight Johnson Jr.
Yeah, it looks like keeping the extra lineman on the field. Skyridge liking the pressure they're able to get up front. being able to get this ball moving.
And we have a timeout called by Dave Logan already.
By Cherry Creek High School.
So it'll be 2nd and 8 coming up after this timeout, but we remind you that for every first down made by Skyridge tonight, Spa Trove is the official sponsor of every first down made by the Skyridge Falcons. Tonight's game is also presented in part by Alpine Credit Union, a proud sponsor of Skyridge Football and the Rewind Sports Network, and it's also presented in part by the good friends of Heidemann and Associates. Call in today 801-754-4240 or to 801-744-4777. Well, I'm going to remember the second number here in a second. I get tied up here, but I apologize for that. But you can call them or contact them online at utah.law for more information. Cherry Creek, Colorado just taking a timeout, I think, to center themselves here after the penalty to begin the second half.
Yeah, keeping Isaac Westover lined up in that tight end wing position.
Sweetwine from the shotgun, play action, looking downfield, throws into coverage, lots of contact, and incomplete, but here comes a flag. Jalen Spencer was back there, but before the ball arrived, there was a shove.
Yeah, I love to see a DB play physical. It will come to bite them occasionally as for a PI. 15-yard penalty, first from about the 30-yard line for the Falcons. Sweetwine doing a great job putting that ball up, seeing if Coughlin can make a play, but able to draw contact, still pushing him up the field.
We have seen some great throws from Keneal Sweetwine tonight, the junior, taking over for the graduated Jackson Stevens. 1st and 10 now from the 32-yard line following the penalty. And it's a handoff to Selu. Big hole. Selu into the secondary. And finally tackled as he's chopped down at the 20-yard line, but not before he picks up 13 and another first down.
Yeah, keeping an extra offensive lineman on the field. It has its advantages as Selu just had a wall to run behind. Pushing it up the field. Another spot first down. Knocking on the door of the red zone.
Yeah, and you're laughing. I know why you were laughing, because Westover wanted to come off the field, but Justin Hemp said, get back out there. We need you. Coughlin in there. Play read option here to Sweetwine going right side. And Sweetwine is brought down hard after a gain of maybe 4. That's the thing, though, about this game, Nate Carter. I don't think people realize this has been a physical game.
No, both big bodies on both sides and pushing each other around. Fun to see, as again, this is one of the top schools in Colorado coming to face one of the top programs out here in Utah.
Strassi Sparaco made the last stop. Again, this is the 5th drive for Skyridge. All 5 have reached the red zone. 3 of the 4 have resulted in touchdowns. Sweetwine from the gun, hands to Selu up the middle, and Selu gets into the stack. He'll get maybe 4. We'll bring a 3rd down and call it maybe 3.
Yeah, extra lineman in there. Falcons keeping the ball on the ground as they keep getting yardage after yardage.
Well, we'll see if the Cherry Creek, Colorado Bruins can come up with another stop. Remember, they held Skyridge to 3 points on one of their red zone drives and then forced a pop pass turnover. Here is a fake to Davis Fyans, and Sweetwine is stoned. And Darius Afalava almost got caught doing a little extracurricular on Tate Matthews, but again, it is Dwight Johnson Jr. with the stop. And that's going to bring a 4th down, and Nate Carter, it looks like Justin Hem's going to keep the offense out there to go for it.
Yeah, a bit of a tough situation, up 17, trying to get the ball moving down the field. Needs 6 yards for the first down.
Sweetwine to throw, looking downfield, pressure coming in his face, and he goes down. The coverage sack. No matter what, it'll be Cherry Creek football.
Yeah, big key to the game there was being able to stop Sweetwine on the ground. Cherry Creek able to do so on that drive. Great stand there by the defense. It seemed like Skyridge gambled a little hard there to go for it.
And just as we said, Nate, it only takes one chance for Cherry Creek, Colorado to get back into this game, and maybe that's the spark that they need. $8:50 to go, third quarter. Brady Vodka and the offense back to work. Fake the sweep. Here is a handoff to Fox. Fox fumbles the football, but he's able to get back on top of it. And guess who forced the fumble? It was number 0.
Toyota again wreaking havoc, popping that ball out. Fox getting a lucky bounce as it comes right back into his arms. Gain of 1 on the fake sweep.
And again, very fortunate that Fox was able to get back on top of that football. $8:20 to go, third quarter. Cherry Creek, Colorado got the stop. Now can they take advantage? And we have a flag.
Yeah, looked like the call was on 2 there. The guard forgot and is going to be backing up the offense by 5 yards. That one.
That is on T.I. Umuke.
It's always tough to see the offensive line jump because the quarterback tells them when the call is supposed to go.
That is the 7th penalty by my count now on Cherry Creek, Colorado, and now they're inside of 10 on the play clock here. They gotta make sure they see this.
Yeah, got to rush to the line.
And they're not gonna get it off. And a timeout is called by Dave Logan, and Logan has his headset off, and he is not happy.
No, this has got to be a stressful business trip. Take the team out here and still not be able to get any points on the board so far.
So 7 minutes and 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Cherry Creek got the stop, trying to take advantage of it. Skyridge trying to keep the shutout going here in Lehigh. Bird Brothers Auto Care, proud to sponsor Skyridge football as Fox takes the sweep to the far sideline. He is knocked out of bounds. Picked up the penalty yards back, plus a couple more yards. It'll bring up third down.
Big outside pitch there, able to get a chunk of yards. Bring it up to third and longer than manageable, but we've seen some explosive plays from the Bruins so far. They're hoping for another one right now.
Now this is a big third down here. 7:34 left to go here in the third quarter. Third down and 9 from the 26-yard line. Had to get to the 35 for a first down as Cherry Creek, Colorado trying to dent the scoreboard. Vodka to throw. Looking, throws down the middle. Wide open is Hoffman. Hoffman's got one man to beat. No flags. And he's tripped up inside the 5-yard line. How in the heck did he not score?
Briggs Parker reaching out for the shoelaces, trips him up right there at the 3-yard line. The first trip to the red zone so far for the Bruins. The spark that we needed to see for them in the fourth quarter to get right back in here.
72 yards. First and goal, Cherry Creek, Colorado now on the 2-yard line.
Vodka runs to Coach Logan on the sideline, comes out to the huddle to give the team the play.
6:56 and rolling here in the third quarter. Vodka. And we have a flag down as it looks like there were too many men in the formation against Skyridge. So make that first and goal from the 1.5-yard line now.
Yeah, a little cheap 1.5 yards there for the Bruins. Skyridge tried to sneak an extra guy in there to keep him out of the end zone. The orange on orange jersey, I think they almost got away with sneaking a guy in there.
They almost did. Now first and goal from the 1.5-yard line. Empty set here for Vodka. Vodka to run it up the middle, and he is going to get stoned. Jacopo Malufau with the stop.
Yeah, big nose tackle stepping up there, plugging up the hole. We see Malufau's helmet taking a head injury there. Quick sub for the defense, and an injury timeout's going to be coming in for the Falcons.
Yeah, and it looks like it's Jacopo Malufau who is cramping up on the field. We will take a quick break. Cherry Creek threatening the #1 team in Colorado. The Bruins are starting to wake up here in Lehigh. Well, the tension is building here at Skyridge High School. Alexander Timov alongside my broadcast partner, Nate Carter. 2nd and goal at the 1.5-yard line for Cherry Creek, Colorado, after a 72-yard completion from Brady Vodka to Jeremiah Hoffman. Here's a handoff to Fox, up the middle, into the stack, and no signal, no signal. He should be in. Where is he?
Yeah, each of the refs digging deep into the pile to find out where the ball is. Cherry Creek lands 6 on the scoreboard after an explosive ball there from Vodka to Hoffman, and then pushing it in there by Fox. Cherry Creek has to be happy with whatever message Coach Logan gave to him in halftime.
So now it is Quintana for the extra point to try to make it a 10-point game. Good snap, good hold. The extra point is up, and the kick is good. 17-7 with 5 minutes and 54 seconds. And Nate Carter, I turn to you now, and I was talking about this off the air with you and Josh Dodger, cameraman up here, that it was only going to take one play for the Cherry Creek Bruins to get back in this ball game. The 72-yard completion to Hoffman, and now all of a sudden, things feeling a little bit more uncomfortable here at Skyridge.
Yeah, we still saw a lot of work coming out from the halftime. Skyridge got the ball down the field, kind of gambled going for it on 4th down. I'm sure Coach Hemp kind of sick to the bread and butter that's gotten him this far. But yeah, we have a little bit more of a ball game coming out now, Alex.
That was the longest play, by the way, the 72-yard completion to Hoffman from Vodka all night long. And after the turnover on downs, Skyridge, this time unable to hold Cherry Creek out of the end zone as the kickoff goes to the goal line, and it will be returned by Tavian Edwards. And Edwards breaks a tackle, and Edwards has some room. We've seen this before, and Edwards is brought down close to midfield. That was a heck of a response by the Skyridge special teams.
The ball was headed for the end zone. Jaden Edwards snatched it like an interception and came flying up the field. Didn't want to start from the 20, brought it up to the 50. It's coming off the field a little slow as he was hit from behind at the sideline. But great field position for Sweet Win and the Falcons as they march out here again.
And of course, Steven Sutherland asking the DJ not to play music during the kickoff. It has been happening quite a bit here. 5 minutes and 43 seconds left, 3rd quarter. Sweetwine back to work, fires and caught. That's Junior Coughlin. At a 1st down to the 41-yard line. Officially marked to the 39.
Yeah, great catch there by Coughlin. I feel like Tavian Edwards, with or without music, was going to be able to dance around on the field.
Well, he was going to be able to get somewhere without the music, for sure. He already returned a kickoff 100 yards against Timpview earlier this season in the 1st game of the year. 1st down and 10 from the 39 following the kickoff return by Edwards and the completion of Coughlin on the RPO play.
Hopefully we're back now. Looks like we got our wires crossed.
Yeah, it looks like the wires got crossed up again. We apologize for that. Holding was the call on Cherry on a Skyridge rather. So it'll be 1st and 20 from the 49 here. Following the injury timeout, we got a man down on the other side of the field. It's Trevin Polk, who looks like he's cramping on the other side of the field. And Nate Carter, right now, if you're Skyridge, you know, we talked about how it only was going to take one play for Cherry Creek to get back into this ball game. Skyridge really needs this drive to put 3 points up would be nice, but I would think they need to put 7 up here on the scoreboard on this drive.
Yeah, that would give yourself some breathing room. We do have Dave Logan, as we talked about, was a wide receiver for the Cleveland Browns. That team in the mid-'80s was called the Cardiac Kids for all the late comebacks
there you
they
go.
had.
Bernie Kosar and all that, right?
Yeah, we had Dave Logan, the cover athlete of Sports Illustrated, for the article on him. Some fun football history being brought to the state.
Yeah, and Dave Logan, of course, is a current radio voice for the Denver Broncos football team, of course, of note. He also hosts his own radio show in the mornings.
Yeah, definitely a KB boy. Coach Logan knows ball.
He does know ball. He's been at this for who knows how long, but one of the most decorated coaches in Colorado's high school sports history, coming off, of course, that state runner-up last year. And like you said, Nate Carter, putting up 5 consecutive state championships with Cherry Creek.
Yeah, they were running for the five-peat banner before the game.
Exactly.
It was upheld by Columbine High School, who had a monster rushing attack, 250 yards on the ground.
Yeah.
To keep the rings off that senior class's finger.
It was a 28-14 result, that championship game last November. Dwight Johnson Jr., meanwhile, is the injured player. He's being helped off the field.
We do have the leading wide receiver for Cherry Creek was not able to play tonight. Max Lovett, missing the first game of the season for the Bruins. I'm sure he'll be back having a productive season. Cherry Creek Bruins are headed to Omaha next week, in a couple weeks Dallas, as they love picking off the top teams in the nation and traveling around and getting their guys in front of other big bodies to play.
I mean, Texas football, I mean, that is just a breed down there. I mean, I mean, Ty Wilkinson and Wilson Gustafson and all the other people at BYU TV would know that I worked with. It is an absolute breed down there, people. Sweetwine to throw the screen pass. That is complete to Coughlin. Coughlin with a couple of blocks. And Coughlin is brought down inbounds by Sparacco around the 40-yard line. So they pick up about 11 on that play officially.
Yeah, almost getting it back to the original line of scrimmage on the set of downs. Bringing up a 2nd and 10 for the Falcons. They all look at their wrists for the play. I project that they're going to air this one out and try to get in the red zone.
They've already done it to great success here in this one. Jacopo now motions out of the backfield. Sweetwine now empty set. And he'll throw. And Sweetwine's pass is batted down.
Ashton Shepardson, the outside linebacker, coming off the edge, able to swat that one away. Bringing up an interesting 3rd down as we can feel the momentum shifting from a dominant Skyridge first half to an awakened Cherry Creek, knocking off the rust from their offseason.
So 3rd down and 10 now from the 39-yard line. Have to get to the 29 for the first down. Davis Fyans, the basketball player, now goes in motion to the right. Here comes the blitz. Sweetwine sets up the screen, and no one was fooled. On that play, Matt Luring, the inside linebacker, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, did a great job of rallying up, keeping the contain there. Yeah, we've seen the screen game being successful for Skyridge in the first half. Not able to find that same success as the big boy Blake Hester comes out to punt this one down the field.
Hester comes out to punt, and line drives this one. It is taken on the run. A little bit of a bobble by getting clobbered right at the 13-yard line is Mason Kegarise.
Yeah, great job by the punt team there, keeping it on the 14-yard line. Nice little pooch punt there by Hester, and the coverage team bringing down the returner.
Darian Diarte on the stop, and now this brings out the Cherry Creek Colorado offense again.
The Big Orange defense ready to step up now as we see Deshaun Toyolo out there ready to fly off the edge again. Do you think the hair reminds you of any other Polynesians that could fly around the field?
Reminds me of one Troy Polamalu, I think. Vodka from the gun. Gets the snap away. Good protection this time. He's going to run. Vodka breaks a tackle, puts his shoulder down, and he'll pick up about maybe 6 yards. Brought down on the play there by Griffin Coons, among others.
Great way to fire up the team there as the quarterback. Get up in the defense's face. Drop a shoulder, fight for the yards. 8-yard run there for Vodka. Start clicking around, see if they can continue to finish off this drive.
Yeah, this feels Nate Carter like a completely different Cherry Creek, Colorado team from the first half. Second down, 2 yards to go. Vodka from the gun. Handoff to Kegarise going left, and Kegarise is stoned at the line of scrimmage. Brought down on the play by Harvey Moeai, among others.
Yeah, tries to keep the ball in between the tackles. Gets swallowed up by that front seven. We see a quick substitution there for Jonah Johnson to come in on that defensive edge. Get some fresh legs to push up the pile.
2:27 left here in the third quarter. Big third down here. Man goes in motion. It's a pop pass, or it's a handoff to Kegarise. And Kegarise is not going to get there. He is going to be close. Brought down immediately on the play. It'll be fourth down and about a yard. Call it.
Jonah Johnson, number 15.
And it looks like Cherry Creek, Colorado is going to go for it here, Nate Carter. 4th and 1 from the 23-yard line. Their own 23.
4th and 1. Dave Logan trusts his offense enough. We saw the freeze play in the first series for the Bruins. We could see Vodka just do it, the quarterback sneak, pushing it up.
Yeah, and he got it, clearly. Put that big 6'2" frame and just shoved himself across the line, and he got the first down by plenty.
Yeah, Skyridge with a 3 down lineman. And just the linebackers to try to stop that tough. This is a deep trench for both teams. And quick first down for the Bruins.
So first down and 10 now from the 25.5-yard line. 4 plays to get 10 yards, but regardless, Cherry Creek, Colorado gets it. That pop pass almost hit the man. Now throws downfield. Hoffman's wide open. Goodbye. Touchdown! Cherry Creek, Colorado back in it!
Jeremy Hoffman stepping up again tonight, getting behind the DBs. No shoelaces to trip him up this time. Stripes it right down into the heart of the southern end zone. Quick 14 points in the third quarter for the Bruins.
And for the first time tonight, this Skyridge crowd is stunned silent.
Yeah, Cherry Creek on a business trip flew in today, checked into their rooms, came to the school, fly back home tomorrow, hoping to leave their mark on the state.
Cherry Creek 14, Skyridge 17.
So now, Nate Carter, I turn to you, and we called it. It was only going to take one play for Cherry Creek, Colorado to get back in this ball game. And just like that, 2 big catches, 172 yards, 175 yards by Jeremiah Hoffman. And look where we stand now. It is a 17-14 game.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of energy here from Cherry Creek. Maybe a little bit of nerves kicking in for Skyridge as they went into the locker room at halftime with a lot of different energy.
Lining up for the kickoff, number 66, Jolan Quintana.
Quintana now to kick off. Tavian Edwards now, who returned the kickoff 50 yards last time. Ain't going to get a chance to return it this time. He boots it. Quintana straight through the end zone.
Falcons will take over. First down at the 20-yard line.
So now, things getting a little bit tighter.
Yeah, we're going.
Yeah.
20 yards in. Tavian Edwards not able to snag that one in to put it in play. Sweet Wine able to
starting on Monday.
See if he can air this one out down the field and march it up and give the Falcons a little more breathing room.
1st and 10 now from the 20. Sweet Wine from the gun. Sweet Wine to throw. Sweet Wine has to pull it down. Now has to get out of the pocket, and he is clobbered as he gets close to the 25-yard line, brought down by Hollis, among others.
Yeah, Sweet Wine breaking a bunch of tackles just to pick up 3 yards there. Tried keeping his eyes down the field. Not able to find anything open there.
Keegan Perea also in on the stop. 2nd down and 7 now. We reach 20 seconds left here in the quarter. In what has been a night and day quarter here at Skyridge High School. 7 seconds are left on the game clock, 6 on the play clock now. And it doesn't look like they're going to be able to run a play. And that will take us to the final 12 minutes. What a third quarter for the Cherry Creek, Colorado Bruins. They have come out of hibernation, and they have made it a 3-point game as we head to the final quarter of play. Well, here we go, folks. Ready or not, the 4th quarter of this game about to start. Alexander Timberlip and Nate Carter here at Skyridge High School. Jeremiah Hoffman, 2 catches, 157 yards in that quarter and 1 touchdown. And this game has gotten a heck of a lot tighter now here at Skyridge. A 3-point game as we enter the 4th quarter. Neil Sweetwine from the shotgun. Triple wide receiver now lines up to the left. He tries to throw on 1st down, throws for Coughlin into coverage and is almost intercepted.
Yeah, put a lot on that ball there.
Aiden Napke back there, the Washington State commit.
Yeah, tough coverage to try to thread that one into. Great job by the Skyridge offensive line, giving him the time to throw, just not able to connect there. Coughlin tapping to come off the field.
Davis Fyans now comes into the ball game, replaces Hunter Sheffield. Play clock down to 6. Play clock down to 3, and they just got it away. Sweetwine, extra man on the rush, throw in the middle, passes, batted up, and almost intercepted.
Quick slant there by Hunter Sheffield. Not able to hang on to that one. Lucky that one didn't get intercepted as it popped up into the air. Blake Hester comes marching out onto the field with a full field to boot this one down.
Yeah, we have a flag down as it didn't look like everybody was set on either side of the field. So I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised to see. I wouldn't. Well, let me get my words straight here, Mr. Carter. I wonder who they're going to call this on.
Yeah, it looks like it was a miscommunication there. Not all 11 men were on the field for Skyridge.
Yeah, that's what Steven Sutherland said as well. So
you want to make sure you have all the coverage team out there, as we have Mason Kegerais back deep to return this one.
To receive the punt from Blake Hester, so 23 to punt to 23. Hester's punt is a good punt. And that is going to roll past the return man, and it's going to die at the 29-yard line.
Yeah.
What a punt.
The return man was not ready for Blake Hester's boot there as he bounces that one back. Deep ball there for Hester, puts back the Bruins offense back to the, about the 26-yard line?
About the 27, they'll call it. 1st and 10 with 11 minutes and 36 seconds left in what has now become a much, much different game.
Now we see one of the most impactful players back on the field, Deshaun Tiololo, firing up off that edge.
Here's a handoff to Fox left side, and he'll get about maybe 4 yards, brought down by Toilolo among others. And we have a man down in the middle of that pile. And we have more crampage, I think.
Yeah, again,
in the middle of that pile.
First game for Cherry Creek. You get so excited, fired up that you are prone to cramping early on.
Jack Dame is the one who was cramping up the left guard, so he'll have to come out for a play. Want to welcome those of you who are listening in live on the KSL Sports Rewind Friday Night Red Zone, and we also want to welcome those of you watching in the state of Colorado, across the world on KSLSports.com and on the KSL Plus app. My name is Alexander Tumulip, alongside my broadcast partner Nate Carter, with Josh Dodge on the camera and Vince Francis back at the KSL broadcast house in Salt Lake City, Utah. It was a 17-0 game, but Cherry Creek with 14 consecutive points has made this a ball game here in the fourth quarter, as a handoff goes to Fox right side, banging off tackles, and he is brought down after a pickup of another 4 yards. It'll bring up another third down as Fox loses the bucket.
Up the middle, stopped by Noah Bird 17 and Griffin Coons 11.
And this now is a big third down here for this Cherry Creek, Colorado offense.
Yeah, Cherry Creek hoping to keep this drive alive. The opportunity to either tie it or take the lead.
Volume being turned up. Vodka looking, dropped! No chance! Griffin Coons comes up and nails him.
Yeah, late blitz there by the middle linebacker, able to sniff out Vodka's draw, forcing the Cherry Creek punt team back on the field.
A huge stop there by the Skyridge Falcons. As Quintana now comes on to punt once again on 4th down and 6.
Junior Coughlin back to return.
Good snap to Quintana, right back to him. And this is a good punt up into the wind. Coughlin calls for the fair catch and makes it at the 28-yard line.
Contacted after the fair catch, was begging for a call. The ref said it was a light enough hug, not giving it to him. We see Sweetwind in the offense coming back onto the field as Skyridge defense was able to stay strong and force the 3 and out.
And a great job by that Skyridge defense standing up strong after giving up those 2 consecutive touchdown drives. Jeremiah Hoffman for 72 yards got them into the end zone on the run by Jaden Fox. And then the 75-yard touchdown to Hoffman. His only 2 catches of the quarter, but they were the most impactful. Here's the handoff to Selu on 1st down right side, and he gets nailed after he picks up 4 yards, brought down on the play by Johnson.
Looks like we see Isaac Westover on the field again. The bonus lineman to push the ball up the field. Skyridge hoping to take out as much clock as possible on this drive, because they're 3 points up right now.
Up 17-14 after they were up 17-0 earlier in this game. Here's a handoff to Selu going right side, and this time they set the edge on him, and he gets maybe a yard. They'll give him 2 officially, brought down on the play by a host of people, Kane Brackney. And again, they'll bring up another 3rd down here.
Tight enough pile. Selu loses a cleat, causing him to come off the field as they sub in another running back for him. Great job by Cherry Creek, able to steal shoes out there.
But you wouldn't steal shoes much in your football days, I'm sure.
Hey, if I could get my hands on one and it popped off, that's
that
on
one
them.
is going across the field. Big 3rd down here, 3rd down and 3 with 8:26 and rolling left here in the game. Sweetwine gonna hand it off up the middle. Jacopo has got it, but not by a whole lot.
Yeah, great job there. A senior backup running back here for Skyridge, giving them a 1-2 punch, keeping the ball on the ground and getting another first down.
And that's another spot true first down for the Skyridge Falcons. As every first down is sponsored by them tonight. 17-14 Skyridge. They were up 17-0 earlier in this game, but things have gotten a whole lot tighter here in this second half. Here's a handoff left side, Jacopo breaking through tackles and able to get up close to midfield.
Yeah, it's been fun to see both defensive start switching over to their 3-3 defensive this evening. Some of this popular Iowa, TCU. Get extra DBs on the field to make life hard on the quarterback.
From the 48 now, officially marked the 49, 2nd down and 3. Cherry Creek, Colorado was down by 17. They made it a 3-point game. Keneal Sweetwine from the shotgun. Jacopo gets play action, throw. That is complete. That is Coughlin. That's a first down.
Sweetwine, the junior Coughlin.
Coughlin, another sure thing. Quick slant there, being able to get the short yardage to bring up a first down. He's having a great game tonight.
Another spot true first down, and even more importantly, the clock will continue to run with under 7 minutes to go, approaching the halfway point of this game, of this fourth quarter. Triple wide receiver now lines up to the left. Coughlin, the lone receiver, to the bottom of your screen.
Looks like Skyridge able to call an audible after seeing the one high safety, trying to take advantage of the coverage.
And they will try to. Sweetwine to throw. Blitz coming. Pass is deflected and still bobbled and incomplete. Boy, Boston Sorensen had it in his hands, but it was knocked down out of the air. Looked like it was off the hands of the defensive lineman, Jack Francis, and it fluttered dangerously up into the air.
Yeah, it's tough enough to catch a perfect spiral coming at you. Definitely tougher if you get kind of a duck flailing in the air. Not able for Sorensen to hang on to it. Bringing up 2nd and 10. Big Orange Falcons.
You just feel like that is a warning of what may be to come for the Falcons. That pass is caught, but for not a whole lot, as Caden Hollis brings down Hunter Sheffield.
You can see the screen here for the Falcons. Cherry Creek was ready for it this time. Able to adjust and only a short pickup on that play.
And this brings up a monster third down. 3rd and 8 here with under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Skyridge doing a great job keeping the clock running. We're down to 5 minutes, 45 seconds.
Play clock down to 4. Justin Hems sprinting up that sideline, and he's going to get the timeout call with 5 minutes and 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. We are in crunch time here in Lehigh, Utah, in this top 5 interstate battle between Cherry Creek and Skyridge, with the Falcons leading by 3. Well, here we go. Big 3rd and 8 coming up here. Alexander Tumulip, Nate Carter, as Skyridge try to keep the drive going. Cherry Creek fans on the other side turning up the volume knob. They'll throw on 3rd down. Sweetwine scrambles out of the pocket. Gonna take off and gets the first down. Or does he? No! He stepped out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds. He is short of the first down by a couple of yards.
Yeah,
I thought he stretched for it, but they say his left foot was out of bounds.
Yeah, you're excited about that one, Alex. Looks like they're going to mark that one a couple yards short. The cover 2, man coverage underneath. Sweetwine did not trust any man-beater routes out there. Took it on his own, tried to stretch it out, but stepped out beforehand. 4th and 2.
Boy,
like they're going to go for it in this situation.
4th and 2. They're going to throw. Sweetwine. Caught. First down. Jackson Burt.
Bruins bring the pressure, trying to put Sweetwine in the hot seat. He responds with composure, able to hit a wide receiver on the out route, pushing the sticks. Big fourth down conversion from the Falcons.
The first fourth down conversion of the night, but it's the biggest one. The clock stops, though, with 5 minutes and 22 seconds left here in the game. A field goal will only make it a 6-point game. Cherry Creek has not led in this game. Here's a pop pass going to the left side. This is Jackson Burt, and Burt is brought down. Dwight Johnson fighting through the block, able to bring down Burt.
Yeah, great job there by Cherry Creek, able to stuff that one at the line of scrimmage. Not as successful as the first attempt from the Falcons when it was intercepted and brought back for 45 yards.
Clock running under 5 minutes to go. Alexander Tumulip and Nate Carter here at Skyridge High School. We hope you're enjoying this, especially for those of our viewers who are Cherry Creek or Coloradoans watching in that state. We've had a dandy here in the second half. Sweetwine on second down. Handoff, fakes the handoff, throws near side. That is complete. Hunter Sheffield makes a man miss inside the 20, but a penalty flag goes down from the back.
Yeah.
And Nate Carter, I have a feeling that this is going against the orange team.
Yeah, I'll have to see what happened there. I was just excited to see Sheffield use the right stick juke out there, cut it up for a few extra yards. Looks like this one is coming up back against the Falcons.
And right now, Justin Hem on the field giving Steven Sutherland, the official, an earful.
Yeah, not happy about the hold call there.
Steven Sutherland said repeat first down. It's actually second down, so that's going to make it second and long for the Falcons here.
Yeah, Falcons have not have great success behind the sticks so far in the game. It's tough when the defense knows that you need to take out a big chunk of yardage to convert.
4:29 left to go. As they're just trying to figure out where the ball is supposed to be spotted after the penalty enforcement. Steven Sutherland's crew trying to mark it off. And looks like we're going to have an officials conference.
Yeah, if we look around
to try and measure it out.
Couple scores. Anyone interested in what else is going in high school football right now? Looks like Lone Peak is up 28-14 against Corner Canyon. Having a bit of a sandwich spot after their win against IMG last week. Farmington up 19-17 against Orem. Another tight battle in the 6A class. See Lehigh up 20-7 against Bingham. Just trying to find a rhythm on offense.
Wow. But that Lone Peak score, if it holds, back-to-back weeks, a top 10 team in the country loses. Sweetwine to throw on second down, steps up, and the ball is batted up in the air, and it is almost intercepted as Hollis went out after Sweetwine, and it was almost picked off.
Kane Brackney came diving in there, trying to get the takeaway. Not able to get there in time, but great pressure there from
Kane Brackney almost came up with the pick.
Yeah, we see guys late in the game getting tired. It's a little easier for the defense to sneak through and press up against Sweetwine.
Boy, this is a third down and 16 yards to go. Play clock running inside of 10. Double wide receivers to either side. Play clock down to 3, down to 2. They just got it away. Sweetwine, good protection. Slips out of the pocket, throws. Wide open is Sheffield. But he is short of the first down. He is short of the first down by about a yard. And it is going to be 4th and 1 here for Skyridge.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit less than a yard as they're going to try to push it in. Cherry Creek almost had a spy on Sweetwine to make sure that he couldn't get out of the pocket again, but he was able to find the check down route, be able to make this a manageable. Still lined up in the shotgun.
Sweetwine, hands to Selu, got the first down! Right up the middle.
And when announcers say hit the hole, Selu 100% hit that hole, just came flying in. Knew he just needed that yard. Came crashing in. Miley Cyrus like a wrecking ball. Gave an important first down for the Falcons.
Still 4 minutes to go. 1st and 10 now on the 16-yard line. Skyridge trying to put this one to bed. Handoff goes to the right side. Jacopo. And Jacopo, they take him down. Clock will continue to run. He's brought down to the 7-yard line. Shepherdson, among the others, was there to bring him down.
A 1-2 punch of Selu and Lopoco able to push the rock up the field. Defense doesn't sub in as frequently as these two do, giving them fresh legs and knocking on the door of this end zone.
And knocking on the door potentially of another interstate win. 2nd down. Sweetwine. Handoff. Jacopo to the end zone. Touchdown.
Big score there by the senior late in the 4th quarter. Put Falcons up 23-14. We see Skyridge liven up as they have room to breathe now. 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Our boy Blake Hester lined up for that point after. Punches it right through.
And with 3:10 left to go here in the 4th quarter, Skyridge now finally has breathing room in this second half. An impressive drive to put them back in front. As we bring you one more reminder that KSL Sports Rewind's coverage of Skyridge football is presented in part by Alpine Credit Union and also presented by Heidemann & Associates. Call them today at 801-754-4240 or visit them online at utah.law for your free consultation.
With
24-14 Skyridge. A nearly 6-minute drive.
Looks like the kicker having a hard time getting the ball on his tee. Sets it up.
Well, there's not a lot of wind here. That's the problem. As the kickoff, it'll go into the end zone for a touchback.
And Hester's kicking the end zone to touchback for the Bruins. For the Falcons, they score on the 75-yard drive.
As the Falcons closing in on what would be their second win of the season.
So we have 3 minutes and 10 seconds, which is gonna leave one team excited for a 3-day weekend and maybe sour another. Do you have any plans for Labor Day, Alex?
Well, all I know is I'm watching football all weekend. That's what I know.
Start wearing that groove into the couch, DoorDash some wings. We're in for a treat.
Exactly. Vodka hands off to Fox. Draw play up the middle. And Fox will get close to a first down at the 30. Clock stops momentarily with 3 minutes and 4 seconds left while they move the chains. Clock now running under 3 minutes. Vodka to throw. Vodka dropped again. Guess who? Toilolo, among others.
Malalufu able to wrap him up there. The edge is swinging in. Glad to see Malalufu out there. Had a bit of a stinger on the goal line stand. Was back out there to make plays.
Second down and long now. Here's a handoff to Fox on the draw, and he goes nowhere. Malufau again. He has just been everywhere, and so has Deshaun Toilolo. This Skyridge defense doing more than their fair share here tonight. Patrick Leaves has got to be thrilled with the way this defense has responded after that opening loss to Timpview.
Yeah, this Skyridge defense just has a havoc switch, and when it's on, it's a nightmare.
Third and long. Vodka brought down again. Ball is out. It's Toilolo again. That is his 4th sack of the game.
With another handful of tip passes, quarterback pressures, just wreaking again havoc against Cherry Creek. Deep 4th and 20. And so we'll have a timeout here for David Logan.
Wow.
As he tries to design something to get them back in the game.
And there's timeout called on the field.
And everybody on that bench is running to Deshaun Toilolo, and why wouldn't they? 89 seconds left here in the ball game. Nate Carter, this has just been a masterclass in defense here tonight by Patrick Leaves.
Yeah, they've done a great job outside of 2 explosive plays by Vodka and Jeremiah Hoffman. It's been a rough trip for this offense.
And so no point in punting anymore. Dave Logan's just going to leave the offense out there to go for it on 4th and long.
They'll keep a running back on the field to try to slow down this rush. Just 3, a deep cover to prevent.
There it goes. Vodka going to throw up the prayer into coverage, and it is incomplete, and that will do it. Pass broken up there by Gennaro Guilford Jr. and the Skyridge Falcons.
Yeah, it was a great job by the secondary because if you watch Vodka's highlights, he has a beautiful deep ball that was in the vicinity. It was just in a prevent defense. It's going to be a miracle for your wide receiver to come down with it.
Nate Carter, I don't know about you, but these Region 3 games are going to be a heck of a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, as always, a very spicy region in the state.
Please stay off the track and the field to allow teams to huddle with their coach.
As we saw an early hiccup in that first game. Sweet Wine able to win the turnover battle from Cherry Creek as they're starting to take knees here.
And the students, fittingly so, will get a chance to come onto the field, but great respect on the part of the Skyridge Falcons, out of respect for this great champion team, this Cherry Creek team that has just won so much over recent years, to not run another offensive play. But the Skyridge Falcons are going to steal another interstate win, and they're going to pick up their 2nd win of the season against an interstate team in as many weeks. Keneal Sweetwide takes the knee, and the Skyridge Falcons have done it again.
And the play clock, it leads the game clock.
Yeah, it turned out to be an exciting game with Cherry Creek able to put 14 points on the board in the 3rd quarter. Skyridge finding another gear in the 4th quarter, getting the final touchdown of the game. The sportsmanship meeting at the 50-yard line to shake hands and hope they both have a great rest of the season.
Final score, Skyridge defeats Cherry Creek, Colorado, 24-14. We will take a quick break, and we'll be back with the celebration as number 5 in Utah takes down number 1 in Colorado. What a win for the Skyridge Falcons as they steal their 2nd consecutive interstate win, defeating Liberty, Nevada last week, 41-26. Tonight, knocking off the #1 team in Colorado, 24-14. Alexander Timolip alongside Nate Carter here at Skyridge High School. Nate, this was a game that Skyridge, it came down to their defense, and when it sure came down to their defense, but when it really mattered, Skyridge's offense made the plays when it mattered to get them the win.
Yeah, a couple of trips to the end zone, they were able to come up short, finally able to punch in that touchdown late in the fourth quarter, give them the breathing room as we kick off a 3-day weekend. The Falcons should be happy and celebrate.
Cherry Creek, Colorado, congratulations to them. They played a very hard-fought game here this evening, down 17-0, and scored 14 unanswered points to make it a 3-point game, but Skyridge able to get the final score on a 6-minute drive that ended proceedings here this evening. Time now to name our Heidemann & Associates Player of the Game, presented by Heidemann & Associates, the full-service law firm, fully committed to winning for you, the client. And we do know that this, well, we could kick the both of them, but it has to go, Nate Carter, to number 0, Deshaun Toilolo, 4 sacks, a pass breakup here tonight, and 5 tackles. That man is an absolute monster.
Yeah, coming into the game, he had sacks in both of the meetups previously. Was excited to see him on the field this evening, and he showed up flying off that edge. Is able to be a nightmare for the offensive coordinators.
Well, Nate Carter, I now turn to you, and I reiterate the point I said earlier. These region games are going to be a heck of a lot of fun, because this region, so much talent, so many good teams. This region, when it comes down to it, is so wide open.
Yeah, a quick hiccup here early for the Falcons. It might see a hiccup for Corner Canyon as well. Could be anyone's chance to get hot late in the season when the weather turns, see who can play the fall football up here in Utah.
Well, Nate, first game in 2 years with you, boy. That was a fun game to call with you, buddy. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, appreciate coming out here with you, Alex. It's always good to be out here on a Friday night working with the KSL Rewind team.
Well, we hope you all enjoy your 3-day weekend, everybody. What a way to start at Skyridge with their second consecutive interstate win, beating Nevada's Liberty High School last week, and now taking down the #1 team in Colorado, Cherry Creek, 24-14. Want to thank Vince Francis back at the KSL broadcast house for his help electronically tonight, Josh Dodge on the camera, and my broadcast partner, Nate Carter. We also want to thank those of you who tuned in the state of Colorado and stayed up with us to watch the game here tonight. On behalf of KSL Sports Rewind, we'd like to thank you for joining us for another presentation of Skyridge football. Final score once again, Skyridge over Cherry Creek, 24-14. Until we meet again, take care of one another, everyone. Aloha from Utah, and good night, and enjoy your long weekend.